Hi guys, how are you? Happy Monday, y'all. It's after 8 o'clock. I was gonna do this earlier and didn't get around to it. I'm sorry about last week. These last couple weeks had just been really super crazy. Um, for those of you that are new here or coming back, hi, my name is Amber. This is Crochet. I kind of ramble a little bit. I do apologize for that, but welcome back or welcome to the club. Again, my name is Amber, and we do crochet stuff here, and we do a little bit of personal too. So hopefully that doesn't bother you. I'm just a real mom of 5 kids. One is long graduated. Other 4 are 12 and under. So I'm busy, and as of January, I take care of. I help take care of my mom because my mom, we lost my dad in January. So it's been a full-time thing. And my emotions come and go, and so some days are better than others, which I'm sure all of you can understand. So last week was enough with the market and other things. I couldn't add more to my plate, so I apologize. But this week we have stuff. We have things that are made. I do have another market coming up, April 26th, so after Easter, which is unfortunate because I haven't sold any of my peeps or any of my bunnies. I guess I should have maybe known better, but it is what it is. I did also start a small little, like a 3x2 section. It's in a basket at it's not a thrift store, but it's kind of like a toy store. I don't know. They're marketing themselves as a die-cast store. Booth 202. It's going to be 605 die-cast here soon. But yeah, so they've got my stuff up on the glass counter right when you walk in the door. So hopefully, and I've got the smaller price points. So like, 5, 6, 10. The biggest thing I have there is my snake for 25. So, but it's only costing me $20 a month. I'm assuming that shouldn't be hard to do. So anyway, another outlet for my stuff. What else? There's other craft stores opening here in our town too that are looking for people to showcase their stuff too. So that could always be an option. But anyway, another market, April 26th. I'll be working on that. I'm still working on the Garfield Make Along. Still working on the granny cardigans I have for an order. I will insert right here after I say this. The dinosaurs snugglers are done, and they are with their new home. They were going to give them for birthday gifts, and they're so cute. They're going to give them for Easter. So my 2 little cousins are getting those. And so yeah, those are done. I'll insert that video so you guys can see a clip. Hi guys. So I just wanted to show you these before they go off to their forever home. I got a commission for 2 of the dinosaur snugglers. And I believe it's Mama Made Minis that makes these. They are the knotted knee snuggler. Not too hard to make. I use a 6mm for the head and a 6.5 for the body. The legs, I don't know. If I could have found my 7mm hook, I would have used that instead. But the legs seem a little tight to me, or maybe I needed to do more rows to the knots. They're just really, really tight. But that was the look that they wanted, so that's what I went with. So you've got all these spikes you have to sew on, and other than that, and the arms, so spikes and arms is what you have to sew on, and then you have to do, I did the embroidery because that's what they wanted, because it's for a little, I'm not sure, I used the same hook, so I don't know, it just seems like maybe the blue body is smaller, but it could be just the way I have it positioned too. Not sure. But they wanted blue and green for 2 little boys. They are my cousins, second cousins once removed. So anyway, just one of those things that I went and asked for anybody that needed something made, and this is what I got to make. So brand new pattern to me. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't that hard. It's cute. They're snuggly. I'm really sure that they will love them. So anyway, I hope to see you guys soon. Sorry I've been away. It's been a week. We did have that market last weekend. I did sell some crochet items, but mostly it was some of the other stuff. So I will talk to you soon. Bye. All right. Well, hopefully you guys like those. I thought the pattern was fairly easy to do. Again, I'd probably do the legs if I could find my 7mm hook, or even an 8. I probably would, since they're not stuffed. That would give the leg a little bit more room to be tied, I guess, because all of her patterns have the knot in the leg. So anyway, there's that. Those dinosaurs are done. And then, you know when you make a pattern and then everybody else wants that pattern, so then you have to make more of that pattern? Well, my other cousin, I have lots of cousins. My other cousin, who bought the boob pillow or boob hat, gave that hat to the person intended for her birthday, and they loved it. So she contacted me to make 2 more. So here is another one. I did the ridge line this time, and I regretted it even after I started it, but I don't think you're going to see it. But you can see the fault line there, unfortunately. So anyway, I did make this thicker per request. So there's that. I've got to make another one. The next one, though, is going to be in green and purple. I've got to sew in the ends. And I did not like, I am so glad I used up this yarn, because it's, look at that. It's multi-strand. So it's like 6-ply yarn, and it's still thin even after. So I had to use 2, double up. All right. So here's that one. This is for my cousin. Remember that. Okay. And then my other friend is wanting 3 hats. Now these are for babies. So guys, it's been so long since I made a hat, but I mean, I'm trying to, this one's for a grown adult, and it does fit me. I'm not going to put it on so you guys can have that picture. No. Darker skin tone. I did use acrylic. Gave that a little bit more length. And then so I have to make 3 of these, and I'm going to do it in different hook sizes, just in case, because I just want it to, I hate hats, because if they don't fit, they don't fit, right? And if they don't fit, they're loosey-goosey and you can't, whatever. I mean, the purpose of this for a baby is to mimic that, and to be, you know, it's to be funny, it's to cover up, it's to whatever. So, but anyway, 3 of those need to be done. Let's do the Garfield Make Along, in case that's what you guys are here for and nothing else. We're supposed to make a bookmark for the Garfield Make Along this last week. That's what I drew. And so this is like it's a very thin, I mean, I think that's a size 3. It looks very, very thin to me. So, but anyway, it was got like purples and pinks, orange, yellow, green, and blue. Unfortunately, I did not get to the blue because it's already pretty thick. But there's one. I'm going to make more of that. Hopefully, one of the other events that we're going to sign up for is for Pride Month in June. And Mom and I would get to travel a little bit. So that'd be fun. We're looking to sign up for that anyway. And this yarn would work perfect for that kind of thing. So if you've got other ideas for Pride Month, let me know. You can put them down in the comments below. Let's see. We're going to draw another one for next week. See what I can get done. We are working like mad Donnie is working like mad people on the basement to get the rooms ready for the kids. Oh, I get to make another eagle. That's backwards for you guys. I apologize, but another eagle. For those of you that don't know, the Garfield Make Along is for my kids at school, Garfield, and their mascot is eagles. So I really would really like to get enough eagles for every student in the school. I know that's a really big undertaking. If not this year, maybe next year, but I think there's at least 400 kids in this elementary school. So that's a lot. I'm asking a lot out of you guys and out of myself to make that many eagles, but I've got a lot of bodies made. I just have to make the tops and the wings and the feet and all the other stuff. There's lots of parts. It's a little bit of eagles. There's lots of parts. The other thing I'm making, I've been trying to market prep along with all the other orders and different things, and I appreciate you guys for all the orders. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. That has helped us tremendously. I thought about listing some stuff on Etsy. If you guys are interested in me doing that, please put it down below. But otherwise, you could always reach out if you see something I make and you want it. Please let me know. I'd be happy to sell anything I make, and I always tell everybody I can make anything. So if you have something in mind, I can do it. But I made chicken nuggets. Oops. I got that Big Twist yarn from Joann's. That was the only Big Twist I've ever used in their blanket kind of a yarn. It's different. It looks furry. It's not smooth. It was definitely a different texture for me. And so yeah, I mean, I guess it's perfect for chicken nuggets. They look like chicken nuggets. But so I got 1, 2, and I kind of did them like different, different faces. I got some embroidered ones, some with the mouth on the top, some with it on the bottom. And let me tell you, I tried to do a smaller eye, and I couldn't. It popped right out. I think with the Bernat blanket yarn, I wouldn't have had that problem. I was using a 6mm hook. Normally my eyes do not come out, but I had to go up in eye size just to get these guys to stay. So I was getting very nervous. I was like, oh no, because they were yeah, I double checked them several times just to make sure, because I don't want them to fall apart. But yeah, super cute chicken nuggets. So those will be ready for market. It's a church market, so hopefully it'll be good. That's my hope. The next thing I'm working on is granny cardigans, the hexicals. So this is supposed to be a size small. I'm gonna do one more round of pink, and I'm gonna close it up the back and the front, and then I'm gonna add the length on the bottom so it's long enough, and then I will do a couple rounds around the sleeve and make it to the length, because I want them to be, I want them to be long, not short, because they're a cardigan, and I want them to have enough length. So I did get, when they gave me their measurements, I got, chest size, arm length, and then the length going down, just so I knew, because a small, how do you know what a small is, like a kid small, an adult small? What's a small to you and what's a small to me? I don't know, but I did measure, and they do measure 18 across, and it was a 36 bust, so that's 36. So if I do one more round of 2 and then do the sewing of the back and do the finishing rounds, there should be plenty of room, and it'll stretch. So next time I make one of these, I did this on a 4.5mm hook. That is wasting so much time. I really think I should have done it in a 6mm hook, because it would have been, it would have been flowier, you know what I mean? Like this is pretty, it's not stiff, but I think it could be more, it could flow more, you know what I mean? It like, there's not much holes. I mean, you can see the holes, but I think it would normally have a bigger gap. That's just my preference. I don't know. You guys tell me down below when you make the hex cardigans, what size hook do you use for a worsted weight yarn? Yeah, I'd be happy to take advice, but I think I, you know, added myself more time by using a smaller hook. I think a bigger hook would have measured bigger, and it would have taken less time, but still given me the same amount of width. That makes sense? Because I see people whip through these all the time, but it's taken me like, it seems like forever just to get that 4.5mm hook through the whole thing. So anyway, it's pretty, even though it's pink. But it is very, very pink. And Mom, of course, was like, ooh. I might have to, if hers wasn't pink, I might have to take hers. But she says hers is too big. So I made her one once upon a time. And hers is when I was pregnant, actually, with Daisy, I think. I was crocheting it in the hospital. But I might have to take hers, maybe perhaps sell that one and make her a new one that's smaller. Since I'm on a roll, I might as well, right? All right, you guys, that is probably around 15 minutes. I don't want to keep you much longer. Again, I will have all my information down below. The Hexie Guardian you can find on YouTube anywhere. The chicken nugget pattern is also on YouTube. It's super simple though. Chain, go down at, you know, increase on one corner or the other, and do that for a couple rows, and then you decrease. Super, really super, or whip stitch across. And you can make them however you want. You want the bump to go this side, great. You want it to go that side. You can make them however you want, really. But if you guys got any ideas for emotional support chicken nuggets, let me know. But again, anyway, my information will be down below. My address will be there too. If you are interested in mailing for the Garfield Make Along, my address and my email will be down below, so you guys can do that. Any other questions, let me know. All right, you guys, have a great day. I hope to be back soon. If I get anything else done, I'll try to be back before next week. I know everybody's doing vlog every day in April. I really wish I would have jumped on that bandwagon. I did not. So I guess the good Lord told me that you've got enough on your plate right now, and don't try to add that too, which I didn't. But yeah, we're getting the basement done, and we're getting other things done. Trying to keep busy. All right, we'll see you guys soon.